In this video, we're going to look at applying Dahlstrom moldings to any existing window that we might have. And we're going to pick one from the Revit family. In the example that we've supplied, it's a single hung window. Let's take a look at applying it to a generic double hung window. So let's go ahead now and open up a new family and look to a Windows. And we're going to look for a double hung window. There you go, double hung window. I'll go ahead and open that. And we kind of want to look at what the issues would be if we wanted to add an interior trim molding. And in this case, the way the moldings are done on these windows allows us or requires us to do a little more development. So these trims are actually not sweeps, but they're solid models and extrusions. So we really don't want to use those. So I'm going to close off. We've gone into a little pre-editing format of that. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete this trim. And now we have just the, it looks like an extension casing here. And we'll go to the front view of this. And we want to create a sweep. So I'm going to go to Create, a Sweep. And the first thing it's going to do is ask me to sketch a path. And we're going to use that, we're going to need to pick a plane here, so let me go ahead and do that. I got to pick a reference plane. I'll select, there we go, that's the casement, the extrusion frame mullion. Let's hope that's the extension casing. If not, we can correct that in a second. One of the things we want to do though is I want that to be just set back about 1/4 of an inch, so I'm going to type in 0.25 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and make a box from one side to the other. And I didn't get an offset, so I'm going to do, it must have not taken that. So let me type this in one more time. 0.25, I maybe typed inches. And now I'm going to go ahead and draw that one more time. And complete that off. And let's look at that from a 3D view so we can see where we're at here. There's our sweep path, and it's set back just 1/4 of an inch from that casing to give us a little bit of a reveal. And now we want to add a profile to it. So what I'm going to do is, right now we don't have a profile, so I'm going to go ahead and load a profile. And we'll grab the 1783. And I'll apply that profile. Now that I've loaded it in, I can go to 1783. And now we can see, I'll zoom in here, we can see how that profile is touching at the tip of that sweep. And we'll go ahead and complete that off. And now we have that profile added to our sweep. And we get that typical little bit of reveal there from the attachment of the trim. Now if we want to go ahead and put another profile here, once we've got that sweep developed, we are all set for editing that sweep and selecting the profile, and then we can load in another profile that we might choose. And I'll apply that one. And then we have our next profile. And then we're available then to import that in to our project.